Welcome to your high ceiling condo in the middle of Lisbon. Do you like electricity and flowing water and a microwave? How about bottles of wine? Oh, that's a real bottle of wine, actually. Talk about luxury. We will spare no expense for you. Mom, Pa, they have running water. Nice. I like the decorative ceilings. High ceilings are nice. High ceiling.
Why in the world are the ceilings so high? Why are the doorways?
So tonight, one of you, if you want to sleep on the couch, you can, or if you want to sleep on the floor, you can. You can have your own separate rooms. Nice. And the water. Oh, we actually get ocean views. Is that ocean or lake?
Bay.
Bay. There's actually water. We get water views.
I like this.
Oh dear. Oh wow. That's a view. Oh, you get the smells too of the restaurants. Is this real life? Wow, there's so much room in here. Lisbon is crazy. The sidewalks are really not made for human traffic, especially when they're wet. Tuk-tuk in Lisbon. Let's go. Very European.
Very demure.
Very demure. Oh, look, the European flag. It's a lot of uphill. It's all uphill. Yeah, it's a 10-minute walk, but in Lisbon, it's more like a 30-minute walk because it's all uphill. This reminds me of the Arc de Triomphe in France, but here we are in Lisbon, Portugal, and it's like the same architecture. If you look at this, where this is in Lisbon and where I'm standing, it's all the same architecture that is in that is in France. And it's all the same stuff, same buildings, same giant like 4-story condos laid out in grids towards roundabouts, and in the middle there's the Arc de Triomphe, but in Portugal. Like, there's so much of history that people just don't know. Doesn't this remind you of, and then you look down the corner and you would see a gondola or something? This is exactly like it was in Paris.
I think the building came after or before they built this.
Just horse and buggies, man. It's like, you don't know what horse and buggies are capable of. That's what they did with horse and buggy back then. It was
We should stop using machines.
yeah, we need to go back to horse and buggy. Horse and buggy and 3D printers from the future. It's the Lisbon version of the Arc de Triomphe that is in France. The whole place is like French architecture, Roman architecture, and then you have it all going into these open archways.
That is so very much Roman.
Yeah, it's clearly Roman. Sorry, it's clearly Roman. I mean,
Clearly Roman.
clearly. Don't want to go to Lisbon. Told you I don't care. Don't want to go to Lisbon to live there. Hey, do you guys want to live in Lisbon? No?
You want to walk everywhere in Lisbon?
Lisbon is a cardio routine. Just FYI. I'll be okay.
A mole or not?
What are we asking him?
Does Zoe Deschanel, first of all, how do you spell her name? And does she have a mole on her face?
We're here in the middle of the Champs-Élysées in Paris, France. Oh, no, sorry. We're not in the Champs-Élysées. We're in Berlin. No, sorry, we're not in Berlin. We're in Rome. Oh, sorry, no, we're not in Rome. We're not in Italy. We're in Portugal. Yeah, got it. Portugal. We are back at Love Farm Stay, and I don't know, compared to Lisbon, how do you feel coming home?
I feel like my nervous system didn't even know what was going on.
There's so much.
But when we got here, I just sat on the stairs and looked at the sunset, and I was like, oh, oh, this is what I needed.
Yeah. So in life, we've had this conversation before as a family and as people who follow me on X. Like in life, you really have to have heart to hearts with yourself. I mean, that takes looking in the mirror, that takes talking to your family at the table and asking them, hey, are we New York City people? Are we Toronto people? Are we Montreal people? Are we Lisbon people?
Yeah, like, does it excite you to be in the city?
And for those of you who answer yes, then you should go live there. And if that is, you know, there's people that live there and they love it.
Oh, totally. They drive on it.
And there's also people that live there and hate it. And then there's people who live in places like that and don't want to be there. And so, like, I know about myself that I'm not a New York City, Toronto, Lisbon guy. I know that. And Desiree feels the same. One of our kids it feels the same as us, and one is on the fence. Actually, Caden would probably prefer to be even more isolated than this, which I'm not even sure. He talks about building a castle in the middle of nowhere, and I'm like, Caden, we currently live in the middle of nowhere. You know that, right? And he's like, yeah, but further in the middle of nowhere and a castle. But anyway.
Like a jungle temple is what he wants.
How did you feel coming back? I'm going to finish the video about our trip to Lisbon with this clip.
I love it here. I love coming home to here.
Yeah. I love you.
It's
and
so quiet
oh,
and
our
so
trip to
peaceful.
Lisbon.
And the land
Tell them the
is
joke.
so beautiful.
That once we got the paperwork in the office at the embassy, what did I say?
Oh, he said, may I kiss the girlfriend?
And I kissed the girlfriend in front of the lady.
She laughed so hard.
We got some documents that say that we're a legal couple. I mean, this is not a shocking news to people who watch us that we're a couple, right? But like in Portugal, you have to we have to verify these things.
Yeah.
So we had a document that basically
He's
said,
not, like, actually my boyfriend.
I'm actually her boyfriend, and we put it in writing.
Yeah,
And
so
got it
guys,
apostilled
I
and
have a
notarized. Yeah, I'm officially off the market now after 10 years of being with her. And so, yeah, I had this one-liner. So now I may kiss my girlfriend? And the lady was like, she'd been waiting her whole life
It was so great.
to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we made a new friend. Okay, we have to finish watering our garden
We'll
now.
upload that.
I'm off the grid. Got tats on my ribs. Tattoos on my ribs. I just had a
Are you tired of reincarnating? Me too. Now show the world that you don't want to reincarnate with this Do Not Reincarnate t-shirt.